As Starfield gets closer and closer to release, I get a little bit more excited because of the promise of what Starfield will be, could be, should be, whatever it is you think the game will be, won't be. I don't know because I haven't played the game yet, but I do know that I love the idea of the worlds that Bethesda creates. I love Elder Scrolls Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. I loved Fallout New Vegas. I love that sense of you're in a world and almost anything can happen. And that happens a lot in those games. I'll give you an example. I'm recently gone back to playing Skyrim. I played that game for thousands. I mean, it's got to be thousands of hours at this point. Completed the game, completed most of the missions, the side quests. I'm playing it maybe a few weeks ago, and I'm wandering around a town. Somebody runs over to me and says, "Can you help me do something?" And I say, "Sure." And it opens up a quest that was about 40 minutes long. Now, I haven't played the game in years, and there's something emergent that happens because of the way that that game is designed. And I feel like when you add in a game like Starfield that's going to give you that kind of stuff, a structured story. There are, I think, 4 planets that were shown that have actual towns in them, quests, side quests, story, and then you do all of that, and then you explore in those worlds, and then you add in the procedurally generated worlds to explore, and then you add in the spaceship combat, and then you add in the base building. I feel like it's going to be a very unique, different RPG. I don't think anything comes close to what it is they're trying to do. And I'm not going to tell you that they're going to succeed because I haven't played the game yet, but I feel like excitement is warranted for this game because of the pedigree of games in the past. And yes, I know that they've released with some bugs in the past Elder Scrolls Skyrim on PlayStation 3. Do we remember how horrible that was? Mostly because of that PlayStation 3 architecture. The Xbox 360 version did launch with some problems, but it also was a fantastic game right at launch and got much better as the years went on. So did the PlayStation 3 version. But I feel like the success of this game is sort of, I don't want to say guaranteed, but I feel like if they haven't learned anything from all of the past games that they've created, then certainly this game won't be great. But I feel like they have based on what they showed. I recently watched YouTubers react to the game, YouTubers with a lot of followers and stuff like that. And most of it, I mean, all of it was overwhelmingly positive, and excitement was the key word that I heard from most of the reaction videos that I watched. I'm very, very excited about this game, and I feel like it's getting a bit of unfair criticism now because of that Series S issue that Larian Studios is having, and the fact that it isn't coming out on the Xbox day and date with the PlayStation 5 version, which I want to point out, there are people who are overly excited about Baldur's Gate 3, and they weren't before they found out that this game was going to be delayed on the Xbox. So are you excited about the game, or are you just excited that you've got an RPG that was exclusive for a small period of time, right around the same time that Starfield comes out, which is exclusive to Xbox? Here's something to think about, though. Instead of spending your time praising something simply because you feel comfort in the fact that it's exclusive for a small period of time in a window when Starfield is coming out that isn't on anything else but an Xbox, in a short period of time, Starfield and Baldur's Gate will be playable only on one console, and that's the Xbox. So a little less faux excitement and a little bit more just excitement overall. Baldur's Gate 3 looks to be really good. People are playing it. They're saying it's really good. I'm not a big fan of random battles. I've never been a fan of that. So I'm not sure how that's going to impact my enjoyment of the game when I eventually play it. But I'm waiting to play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to play Starfield first because I feel like with the amount of content in both games, I would be doing it a disservice to play both at the same time. I really am excited about this first big world from Bethesda in 25 years. And I'll be honest with you, I'm excited that Microsoft is putting a lot behind it as an exclusive. Now it's got to deliver. If it doesn't, this would be an insurmountable blow to Xbox in general, especially after Redfall. So we're going to have to wait and see, but I do feel like the excitement is warranted, and I cannot wait to play Starfield. In fact, I'm going to pay the $40 to get it a few days early at the end of August, as opposed to waiting until early September to play the game. Let me know what you think about Starfield. Do you think it's getting a lot of unfair criticism before it even comes out versus other games that are getting this glowing praise from certain people before they even played the game themselves? I do. I feel like you should be excited for both, but I definitely feel like, for me, Starfield is the one to go with at launch, to play, put your time into, explore, really soak in what it has to offer, and then when you're done, again, only on one console, the Xbox, can you play Starfield and Baldur's Gate 3. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.